Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie. Today we're going to do 2 Uprising booster boxes. We're going to get back into it, get through these Uprising boxes, and hang out and see what we can get for our friends. First box is going to be for Zach L, and second box is going to be for John B. So, Zach, let's see what we can get you, my friend. You guys have been waiting a long time. I know we've had a lot of hiccups and hang-ups in this, but we'll get through everything. We got like maybe 10 more box openings for Uprising. Did I say Everfest? I'm sorry. The Everfest logo on this playmat it just got me. You know, it's Islander. She's in Uprising, but she's also in Everfest. Anyway, Zach, let's see what we can get you. Our boxes have been, I'd say the boxes on the channel have been above average. That's my thought. This set's holding up super well, though. So far, the set's holding up better, I think, than I anticipated. I think the Fab 2.0 is doing some good stuff for the set. You know, the biggest question for, like, right now, the prices of Majestics and all that stuff are super low. But the chase cards are actually, you know, doing pretty well, which is good. That's actually like what you want in a TCG in my mind, because you want the game to be easy, you know, easy to pick up and play, be relatively cheap for new players. And right now, the Majestics in the set are doing that. But the chase cards seem to be holding up decently. Now, here's the biggest question for Uprising in my mind. What happens when they release another big wave? Right now, you can still get this product from distribution. You can still, you know, order and get stuff in. But this is still the first wave. And so what's going to happen when you can really get product in? That's going to be the big question. Look at that flex. Such a cool, I love it. Like they're riding, it looks like the Lion King. They're riding off into the sunset. So yeah, I don't know. This set's going to be super interesting long term to really evaluate, did Fab 2.0 work, and did it, you know, solve some of the issues that we've seen. I think from a first stab, it does appear that it is working. It's certainly working better than, you know, what we saw with Tales of Aria or whatever. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what you're thinking about Uprising, and if you're enjoying the new heroes, and the meta is super open. All right, there we go. Our first Majestic is the named card from the set. Let me know if you're enjoying, I mean, the open meta. You've got to be enjoying this. If you're playing CC right now, you've got to be loving the gameplay and the opportunity to kind of enjoy whatever deck. Wow, look at all those fire cards. I love it. You got to just absolutely love the ability. Look at that. The Soaring Strike. I love it. The open meta is really, really good right now, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, anyway. So, what else is going on in the world? There's, they just announced that the gold foils. Ooh, oh, I thought it was the alt art. Dang it. Regular rewind for you, Zach. Gosh, that artwork's so cool. Such a cool, I love that they changed up a lot of the artwork to be a little bit different style and a frost hex. I think my favorite of the cold foils in the game right now is the frost hex. The thematics of like the frost and cold foil. Saw a great dialogue about why don't we have a cold foil runeblood token. Sorry, not runeblood, rune chant token. I thought that was funny, but makes sense. Frost hex. I don't know where this pack came from, but frost hex, awesome. We got a cold foil Majestic for Zach. Good work, my friend. Good work. That'll start us off right. All right. What else are we doing? That's gonna do a good. We don't have that many Majestics though. Almost halfway through the box. Scar for Scar in here. What else is new? Oh, so the gold foils. So they just announced that gold foils for prize, like the big prizes, will be graded by PCG, and that they will guarantee that they are 9 or above liquefied. So when you open your gold foil, it'll be already graded, and it will be from PCG, and it will be guaranteed to be 9 or above. And then the really expensive ones, the top tier products, will be 9.5 or above. So that's interesting. That's the other big kind of conversation point that's going on. An Invoke. So we got a Marvel oh gosh, that card's so pretty. So the big question is, these are cold foil in my mind, but do they count in the calculation that LSS says 1 cold foil per box? Based on my calculation and seeing the pull rates, you can make an argument to me that they are not considering these as cold foils, that these are marvels and not cold foils. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. Did you see the Red Hot is the new Armory promo? That's pretty cool. But I think that might be why there is, I think, based on pull rates of what I've seen in a lot of conversation, it's about 1.5 to 1.6 cold foils per box on average. And so these are about 1 in every other box. So that kind of makes sense if they aren't considering that like a traditional cold foil. That may be where some of that discrepancy is coming from. So interesting. Very, very interesting stuff. Anyway, Oasis, this card's doing a ton in the meta right now. A lot of conversation going on about how good this meta is. A lot of conversation going on about, PCG coming in and doing the grading. A lot of cool stuff going on in the Fab world. We'll see. I think the biggest question, like I said again, is what happens when you get more waves of this product. And especially that you only have 3 heroes here. So as people stop drafting and stores go back to like CC, will the product continue to sell? Will there be a Fog Down? That's a good one. This is only our 3rd Majestic though. This is one of those light Majestic boxes that we've seen every now and then on the channel. So one of the questions I have is like, what will happen when they give us another wave of product and then people aren't drafting as much because it's not as new, and then like the cards are only really for 3 heroes, so it's not going to really, singles aren't going to be flying, they're not going to be moving off the shelf super fast. So it's going to be super interesting to see that. Glacial Horns. And what that does to things like the Marvel price or the cold foils, where stores will want to be moving products, so maybe they open for singles and then that reduces the supply. That's something to definitely keep in mind if you're looking to buy singles. I don't think that this is a set that you need to hurry up and get the singles for. Burn them all. There we go. Another Majestic. Because I think this is like, you got to think of it more like a Magic the Gathering set, where it's like this is going to be in print, going to be available for a decent amount of time. There's going to be waves of it. It's going to come out. And so I don't think there's a huge rush to pick up singles if you're like set collecting, or if you like to have one of every cold foil or whatever. So, yeah, all in all though, Zach, this box is super good. You got, Freezing Point. There we go. Gosh, the aesthetics in the set are just so much fun. I think I would have liked there to be 4 here. I know it doesn't work for what they like to do for draft, but to have a little bit more of a back and forth between, like when you're opening the ice and it just seems like it's very heavy towards the fire. I would have liked to see a little bit more of that, but that's just me being super nitpicky. The set's beautiful. This is, I think, the most beautiful set. I think it beats Crucible of War in the artwork. The artwork in the set is phenomenal. And just look at Oasis. There's just so much good stuff going on in the set artwork-wise. All right, Sigil. Succumb to Winter. And in anytime I see this, I always think it's the Fable. All right, nothing. All right, that was a great box, Zach. Congratulations. You got a Majestic Frost Hex. You got a Marvel. And you get 5 Majestics. Those don't really matter, though. And a Rewind, which is really good. So congratulations, my friend. That was super, super good. We will get all these sent out to you. And now we will hop into John's box. I'm going to get a swig of water real quick. And we'll get into John's box. So, yeah. John bought a bunch of playmats, or not playmats, a bunch of deck boxes and some binders and everything. John, let's see what we can get you, my friend. John was a good friend, is a good friend. We hung out a lot in Vegas. Super fun to walk the streets of Vegas and Those are good memories. Looking forward to Worlds. That's the other big info that's coming out, and we're still waiting on like venue stuff and all that stuff. John, let's do this, buddy. Still waiting on venue information and where to get tickets and all that stuff. But really cool that Worlds is coming up. I'm pretty sure you'll see me there. I've been talking to my wife about making sure I can go, and it's gonna be super fun. Team Kitchen Fable, we're gonna try to be getting a house down there or over there. Try to get a house for testing, and you'll see a ton of content. Gonna be a ton of fun. What is that? Mounting Anger. Gonna be a ton of fun. Super excited for Worlds to get the whole stage together and have the first Flesh and Blood like World tournament. Gonna be super cool. So, channel the Bleak Expanse. There we go. And a flash. Yeah, this set, I think this set has good legs. I do. The cold foil pull rate for the Fables and stuff seems low, and that's always good. The only thing going against that, I think it's balanced against that, is that there's always going to be kind of more product coming until there's not, and at that point, it's a good time to hop in. But until then, it's going to be super interesting to see how the market shakes up. That cold foil Islander is super hard to pull. The Marvel, haven't seen any of that. I've opened up quite a few boxes. I've heard from everyone, like people opening up 150 boxes and not hitting that. It's incredibly hard to pull. Very, very difficult. It's like that cold foil Bravo. I don't think I ever pulled a cold foil Bravo on the channel. Maybe one Marvel Bravo before it was a Marvel. John, this box there's nothing. We've hit. We've done nothing. You've got no cards. All right, that all you got? I mean, so far that is all you got. Like this has been horrible. I hope you get a cold foil and that the other box didn't have both of the cold foils in it. That would be, oh my gosh, you hit 0 cold foils. That would be so sad. Icebind, like oof. This is we're almost halfway through. You've got literally nothing. Just so that all you got in the channel. Channel the Bleak Expanse is actually good. That card's seen some decent play. So that one's, if you're going to get just one, I guess let's go with that. Some of those Marvel invokes some of the Majestic invokes are doing really well. Somebody put a bunch up on TCG Player, the Tamale for $1 yesterday. And I just happened to be like checking out card prices in case. Here we go. Happened to be checking out card prices, and I scooped up 7 of them for $1. The average price is like $7. So I felt pretty good about that. But John, I don't feel good about your box opening so far. This has been pretty rough. Phoenix Form. There we go. Phoenix Form's good. That's a good one to hit. Your Majestics that you've hit have been really good. I guess we're not technically light on Majestics, huh? We've bounced back. We've hit quite a few in the last couple minutes. Yeah. So the things that I really like about this set, I think like the generic helmet, the generic legendary is going to be a good spec, a good thing to both for players and investors. I think that has a lot of second half, John. The Crown of Providence has a lot of things going for it. You're starting to see other prices of other cards that compete with that go down, which tells me that players are picking that up to play. And then you've got you've got the Marvels, which is a cool thing to collect for people. You got that. It's kind of like the subset from like a Pokemon box. Like Pokemon has the trainer gallery, and those are always kind of sought after. Man, look at that Dunebreaker Senpai. Look at, she's just like, there's what do we say that was? Is it a dragon? Is it it's a giant ash dragon in the background? Yeah, so there's a lot of things going well for this set. The biggest question in my mind is supply. That's what I'm focusing on, is like how much in Wave 2. I really hope that they watch that and they throttle that in a way that is helpful to the players, but also to the collectors and the stores who don't want to have like another thing where they're just like stuck with product that doesn't move. Liquefy, because that's what we're seeing with some of the other products. If you look on TCG Player, like Everfest boxes, when you are selling boxes as a store, you're losing money. Those stores that are selling boxes on TCG Player are losing money after fees and shipping. So, like, you don't want that to happen. You want there to be a common ground where everybody can make money and players can get their cards. And so that's what they're going to have to figure out. That's the biggest question for Fab 2.0 is, did it solve that? So far, I think it has. So I love that artwork. Love it. Look, because it looks like you're holding it, right? Like, it looks like your hand's there and you're holding. Like, I love that. They put you in the game so well with their artwork. All right, so we're almost done, John. We have not hit a cold foil. Our Majestics have been okay. They've been good. The Majestics have been good. But we have not hit a cold foil. We have not hit a legendary in this box opening. This has been a pretty boring video so far. I've been trying to entertain everybody. But, John, we need you, buddy, to pull through with a cold foil legendary or something to really spice up this video and give me something to talk about. 2 boxes in a row. Like, there's just nothing. There's nothing, John. You've been waiting for a long time for this box, and it's so far is letting you down. All right, there we go. Spreading Flames, another Majestic. We're at 5 there. No cold foil. Uh-oh. John's starting to sweat. 3 packs left. He's got 1 draft here. 3 packs. Can he do it? Can he hit something that's not really bad? Like, now you're worried too about hitting like a common cold foil. Like, we need a good cold foil too. This is rough, John. I want everybody to know I am Team John. Like, I want you to succeed, John. I want a legendary here. I want a Fable. Uh-oh. Oh, Quelling Sleeves. Oof. John, not what you want, buddy. Not what you... All right, we got one more opportunity, though. One more chance. One more shot. At least you got a cold foil. It's a beautiful one, too. We'll look at it in a second. Let's see what else you get. Sorry, the dogs are barking. I can't do anything about it. They're still working on my house. All right, Lava Burst. Beautiful card. Here we go, John. Oh, no. All right, let's look at Quelling Sleeve. Let's look at... This is a beautiful card. You gotta give it credit. It is a beautiful card. Look at the way that cold foil works. John, not the best box, my friend. You did get a great set of Majestics here, and that all you got, and Channel of Bleak Expanse, and Phoenix Form. So that's pretty good. But the rest of it, not super great. Both of you, thank you so much for allowing me to open up your boxes. I hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Thank you, everyone, for watching the videos. Remember to be kind to the people around you, and let me know what you think of Uprising in the comment section below.